Welterweight bout between Kevin Vieldhouse and Nick Diamario. Let's go to the fight. Scheduled for 4 rounds, the welterweights, Nick Diamario on the left and Kevin Vieldhouse on the right. Both undefeated in their young careers. Vieldhouse, 22 years old, in the white trunks, 2-0 with 1 KO. He's from Wayne, New Jersey. Nick Diamario out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 23 years old, with a record of 3-0-1 with 2 knockouts. And watch for Diamario to press the attack early. Diamario in the black trunks and Vieldhouse in the white. Scheduled for 4. These are welterweights.
Diamario had a real fine amateur record, winning 35 out of 38 amateur contests, including the 1977 Pennsylvania AAU Championship. On the other hand, Vieldhouse had 10 amateur fights, winning 8 of them, so he really doesn't have all that much experience.
Vieldhouse, very well-conditioned fighter. He's a boxer, and Diamario is the puncher. So the classic matchup here, these 2 young welterweights. Diamario now with a cut on the left eye. So very quickly, Vieldhouse, looking to dissect the puncher, has opened up a cut on the eye of Diamario.
I do believe that came from a butt a few moments ago when the 2 were in close. That is a nasty-looking thing. He looks like he's been in there for 15 rounds already.
And we have just begun this fight. First round action. Both undefeated.
I don't know if that's so much, well, it is a cut, but it's also a tremendous lump. That was definitely from a head and probably a following right hand, just like you saw him get hit with.
A good combination by Vieldhouse as he gets in with a straight right. We are midway through the first round. And we'll see Diamario, who's known for his aggressiveness, see with the cut if he becomes even more aggressive, knowing that perhaps his time is short.
Well, Diamario spends his time working at the local racetrack around here, Keystone Racetrack. He's the starter for the horses, and he better start making like those horses right now and getting on his, just getting those wheels going and wheeling around the ring, because that is a nasty-looking left eye. Above the eye, below the eye, it is swollen, cut, bleeding, in bad shape.
And now Vieldhouse looking in, looking to dissect his opponent. There's no question he is going for the eye here in the first round.
Undefeated records on the line here. Nick Diamario, 3-0-1. Kevin Vieldhouse, 2-0 with 1 knockout.
25 seconds to go in the first round. As Diamario looking to unload, but Vieldhouse now keeping his distance, looking for the spot to pounce in.
Vieldhouse is in a different kind of sport, because when he was in high school, he was an outstanding championship high school wrestler.
Do you do this too? Does a pencil in your hand start you sketching on any old piece of paper, drawing heads or figures or little scenes, or maybe your dog? If you like...
359. Or call toll-free 1-800-USA-1000.
And the reaction at ringside of the mother of Kevin Vieldhouse.
Sitting right behind us, she's got her head in her hands, and it looks like she's crying, but it actually should be the mother of the other guy who's crying, because Kevin Vieldhouse is doing very, very well.
It is round number 2. Diamario surviving the cut in the first round, and quickly with the left, Vieldhouse goes right to the eye of Diamario. Scheduled for 4 rounds. Welterweights.
I tell you this, Al, the mothers of the fighters always go through more pain than the fighters themselves.
You wonder her reaction if the cut was over Vieldhouse's eye.
Well, in that case, I'm glad she's behind you and not me.
It is Kevin Vieldhouse in the white trunks, 2-0, 22 years old, out of Wayne, New Jersey. And Nick Diamario in the black trunks from Philadelphia, 3-0-1. Diamario trying to unload. Vieldhouse again, peering in, looking for his spots. Vieldhouse, the boxer, against Nick Diamario, the puncher. The puncher, though, has the eye cut. Vinny Ranoni, the third man in the ring. Referee watching closely, checking out the eye of Diamario. This is second round action.
Vieldhouse is only moving in one direction. He's moving over to his left. What he should be doing is moving to the left and stopping suddenly, coming back over to the right and throwing some kind of feints in there. With the right hand, he can catch Diamario with that right hand right over that eye.
Well, Diamario right now finding difficult times in getting in on Vieldhouse. Vieldhouse keeping the distance. And then showing a good quick jab to keep Diamario away.
You're seeing Kevin Vieldhouse try some real nice combinations. Combinations are the sign of a good young fighter. You don't throw combinations, you're not going anywhere.
Vieldhouse, 22 years old. This is his third professional fight. Did not have a lengthy amateur career, just 10 amateur fights, and he won 8 of those. The left of Diamario getting in on Vieldhouse.
Well, Diamario told us before the fight he wanted to try to get close to Vieldhouse and work the body, but not like this he can't, because he's thinking too much about that severely cut and swollen left eye, so he's not getting as close as he'd like.
15 seconds left in the second round. It's scheduled for 4. As the second round comes to an end. Oh, in Atlantic City, New Jersey, round number 3 of welterweights. Kevin Vieldhouse in the white trunks and Nick Diamario in the black. It is Diamario trying to battle back from an early cut in the first round. And Vieldhouse showing some fine boxing skills, looking to attack the cut around the left eye of Diamario.
And after round number 2, when Diamario went back to his corner, his trainer Wesley moves on, said to him, I want more than one punch at a time. I want you throwing combinations.
Diamario known as the puncher, the aggressive fighter, but of course the cut early in the fight perhaps has changed his strategy. And Vieldhouse showing his fine condition and his boxing style. As he slips in the left, not allowing Diamario to get close. Diamario 3-0-1 with 2 KOs. Vieldhouse 2-0. 1 minute into this third round.
Diamario, a big right-hand puncher, and that's the shot that he's looking to get in. But he's looking to get it in with just that shot. He's looking just to throw that. He's not throwing anything else to set it up. He's not going to the body at all. He's hardly throwing the jab.
Both welterweights standing at 5'8". Diamario 148 pounds and Vieldhouse 146 3/4. Midway through the third.
Well, I've got to give a lot of credit to the corner of Nick Diamario, because in the first round he was cut and head-butted underneath the left eye. It was really bad. It looked for a second like the fight might be stopped, and the corner has done a tremendous job on sealing that cut down and keeping the swelling to a minimum.
And Diamario here in the third round, Randy, seeming to feel more and more confident and not worried as much about the cut. A minute to go in this third round.
Well, that's because Vieldhouse is not landing those right hands like he was in the first 2 rounds. And finally there, Vieldhouse did get in a right hand. And I think Vieldhouse is making a big mistake by moving in only one direction, because by moving only to his left, Diamario is starting to figure him out.
30 seconds left in this third. Welterweight scheduled to go 4.
Diamario, on the other hand, he's also making a mistake, because as his man is slipping away to the left, he should be stepping right in there and cutting the ring off. Don't let him escape.
The round coming to a close, so let's pause for a word from our local cable system.
To the Olympics and the fabulous Pointer Sisters on the top 10. Then on Saturday, get set for a video trip around the world and Hit Parader Magazine's Heavy Metal Heroes. It's all on Night Flight at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific on USA Tonight. John Gavin learns the drawbacks of shooting first and asking questions later on the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, Sunday only on USA.
The fourth and final round as the two welterweights touch gloves, and 3 minutes of boxing ahead between Kevin Vieldhouse and Nick Diamario. Diamario in the dark trunks, Vieldhouse in the light. Randy, how do you see this now going into the fourth round? The big cut opened early around the left eye of Nick Diamario, and now he comes in, surviving here into the fourth.
I think Diamario could still win this fight or perhaps pull out a draw. On my unofficial scorecard, I gave Vieldhouse rounds 1 and 2. I gave Diamario the last round, round number 3. So this is a big one.
Scoring in New Jersey, a round system. The supplemental 5-point must system in the event of a draw. Diamario is the power puncher who has been able to get inside on Vieldhouse here in this fight. Minute gone by in the fourth round.
Now a bloody nose, blood coming from the right nostril of Kevin Vieldhouse. A couple of sharp left hooks drew that blood.
And again, Vieldhouse gets in.
What Diamario's trying to do now for the first time in the fight, he's running. He's hoping that Vieldhouse comes right to him. He's trying to draw him onto the end of one of those big right hands like that.
So Vieldhouse being stung here by Diamario in the fourth round. The blood now coming out of the nose of Vieldhouse. And now a cut under the eye of Vieldhouse, the left eye. 1 minute to go in this fight. And it's Diamario coming on strong here in the fourth round.
And it's a bad cut underneath the left eye of Vieldhouse. The blood pouring down his face.
And now both fighters opening up in the final minute.
Very close round.
As Vieldhouse really taking a beating on the face here in the final 3 minutes, the fourth round.
I do believe if the officials give this round to Vieldhouse, he's got the fight easy. If they give it to Diamario, the fight is a draw on my scorecard anyway.
Well, with Vieldhouse's face looking like this, how could he receive the fourth round? 10 seconds to go.
You know, it could be one punch that just draws some blood. He could have landed the other 50 in the round.
And that is it. Two tired warriors after 4 rounds. Diamario, his eye was open up in the first, and look at the face of Kevin Vieldhouse. That all was opened up in the final round.
Al, I don't know what these guys got paid for the fight, but it was not enough. They waged like a thriller in Manila for 4 rounds.
Oh, yes, my good friends, I think they deserve it. One more time.
Well, Ed Darian, ring announcer, brings the crowd to its feet again, and this is Kevin Vieldhouse's mom, who anxiously looks on. She did not enjoy watching that fourth round, and now awaits the decision, as we all do, here at the Atlantis Casino Hotel in Atlantic City. 4 rounds, these two welterweights battling one another, and in the fourth round, it was Diamario unleashing the attack.
Diamario was trying to draw Vieldhouse in onto the end of his big right hand. On a few occasions he did with one of those right hands. He opened a deep cut underneath the left eye of Vieldhouse. I think this fight, I scored the fourth round for Diamario. I have it a draw.
And coming in, both fighters undefeated. Vieldhouse 2-0, Diamario 3-0 with 1 draw. And Diamario coming on strong, surviving that early cut in the first round. And if the fight were 1 more round, perhaps that's all Diamario would have needed to finally gotten to Kevin Vieldhouse. And now the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by majority decision for his third straight win in as many pro bouts, Kevin Vieldhouse.
Mrs. Vieldhouse applauds the decision, so Kevin Vieldhouse, apparently piling up enough points, wins a majority decision. And the fight could not.